Hello everyone, I'm here again with topic pericyclic reaction. Previously we discussed about sigmatropic rearrangement reaction. Here we see some sigmatropic rearrangement reactions and their type. So there is three types of sigmatropic rearrangement reaction. First one is Cope pre-arrangement reaction, second one oxy-Cope rearrangement reaction, and next third one is anionic rearrangement reaction. All three are 3 plus 3 sigmatropic rearrangement reaction. This is very important reaction. Before these reaction, we discuss position of chair arrangement of six-membered ring. So there is elevated position, always called axial position, and equatorial position, which is depth position. So in this have two position, axial position and equatorial position. Axial position is always elevated position and equatorial position is always depth position. Next we see some points of axial position and equatorial position. So first point is 1 to axial always trans together and 1 to equatorial always trans together, but 1 to axial and equatorial always cis in form. Next another point is elevated have all axial in above the plane and equatorial is below the plane, and depth have all axial in the below and the plane, and the all equatorial are above the plane. Next we see 3 plus 3 sigmatropic rearrangement reaction. First one is Cope rearrangement reaction. In this reaction, pi bond shifted and one new sigma bond form. At thermal condition, it will go through cyclic transition state, and this is in axial position and this is in equatorial position. So we get cis product, and in this we get trans product. Axial plus equatorial form cis product always, and uh, axial and axial form trans product together. So this is the example of Cope rearrangement reaction. Next we see another rearrangement reaction, which is oxy-Cope rearrangement reaction. It is also 3 plus 3 sigmatropic rearrangement reaction. In this also cyclic transition occur at thermal condition. Another difference from Cope and oxy-Cope rearrangement reaction is, in oxy-Cope rearrangement reaction oxygen is present, but in Cope rearrangement reaction there is no oxygen. So in this also pi bond shifted and one new sigma bond form. In this alpha gamma unsaturated carbonyl compound form. Another sigmatropic rearrangement reaction is anionic oxy-Cope rearrangement reaction. It is also 3 plus 3 sigmatropic rearrangement reaction. In this one oxygen 10 hydrogen group must be present. So this reaction proceeds in two steps at thermal condition. In this also pi bond shifted and one new sigma bond form, and we get product. This is our first product, which is very unstable, and after in another step lone pair of oxygen attack, and this pi bond take one hydrogen and make an stable compound. So this is our last product. This is whole mechanism of this reaction. Next we see another reaction, which is asymmetric epoxidation. In this epoxide form, one oxygen attached with two carbon. This is called epoxide formation. Condition for epoxidation is first start with asymmetric molecule with one double bond should be present. Next one, the reagent used tert butyl peroxide. This is the structure of tert butyl peroxide, and this is whole reaction how epoxide form. So this is the example of epoxidation. There is also given another example of epoxidation. This is the whole mechanism of the formation of epoxidation. At this type, it attack at first position because there is OH group nearly present. So tert butyl peroxide attack at that position where the oxygen is more near. There is some condition is given for the formation of epoxidation. So OH at above position, that time two type of product form. First one is wedged condition and second one is dashed condition, but wedged is more stable as compared to dashed. When OH group attack, that time their stereochemistry not change, means formation of epoxide is same side of OH group. Means if OH is in above condition, then epoxide formation also in above the plane. This is not vary. Means there is we see that OH in above the plane, so we get product also above the plane. There is another condition of epoxidation. uh, in in that condition, plus depth and minus depth is also present with tert butyl peroxide. In that condition, if plus depth present, then epoxide is wedged condition, and dashed condition. If depth is present in minus state, then we get epoxide formation at wedged condition. So plus sign always epoxidation is below the plane, minus sign always epoxidation in above the plane. So this is whole mechanism how epoxide form. This is another example of formation of epoxide. There is depth is present both in condition plus or minus. Next we see a mechanism of this reaction. So this is the mechanism of that reaction. This is our main product. If bonding at below, then anti-bonding is present in above. Next we see another reaction, which is ene reaction. Ene reaction involve a thermal condition and alkane bearing an allylic hydrogen. In this reaction, alpha hydrogen must be present. New sigma bond form between unsaturated system with migration of allylic hydrogen. So this is the condition how a sigma bond form with migration of allylic hydrogen. Required higher temperature for in reaction we take higher temperature 210 to 410 degrees Celsius. When hydrogen, deuterium and tritium present at alpha position, that time first migration is done by hydrogen, next deuterium, then tritium. There is given some example of ene reaction. So this is the example of ene reaction and also their mechanism. So there is our topic completed. For more updates, please like, subscribe and share my channel.